Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I haven't done this before, but I wanted to for a long time, and it's discuss what's on my wish list and see if I want to keep it on my wish list, remove it, why it's there in the first place, and also if I have anything in my collection I think I could dupe it with or just reduce my want for that product because I have something so similar in my collection already. Especially with my collection, I really do not need to be buying any makeup at all. So I hope you enjoy. If you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe if you have not already, and let's get into it. So anytime I've really been wanting something, I've been putting it on a wish list. I'm really trying not to spend my own money on makeup and only getting it when it's like a special occasion, when NARS is having a 50% off sale on my favorite products that they're discontinuing, or if I like really want something and I just can't handle it anymore and I need to get it for myself, such as the Edam lip balms, or something like someone gets it for me as a gift or something like that. But let's go into my wish list. I have a really long wish list for everything that I want. I have a makeup category, a perfumes category, a skincare, clothing, shoes, hair, accessories, miscellaneous category, and I also have a section of products I've actually removed from my wish list for one reason or another. I do try very hard to use this list as frequently as I can, as frequently as I can think about it at least, and not just immediately go onto that website or look on Poshmark for things, specifically like clothes. If I'm looking on Poshmark, I've only bought like 2 things of makeup on Poshmark, and honestly I don't think it's worth it. Anyway, I do really try and use this, and I've gotten into a much better habit of wanting something and then immediately writing it on my wants list, and then it kind of gets rid of that desire to buy that thing. But I do have a lot of fun like going back and looking at it and seeing what I want and what I don't want, and if I happen to have like a gift card, or if I do want to spend a little bit of money on makeup or anything like that, then I will come back to this wish list and just review it and see if there's anything I would like to cross off of it and purchase, or if I'm like, you know, I can hold off and not buy this thing. So I have quite a few things. Let's begin from the top. I don't have any specific order. I will say there are a lot of blushes on here and lip products. I think those are my 2 like vices. But the very first thing is the DANESSA MYRICKS Creme Brulee blush, and this looks so pretty. I've seen it on so many people and I just want it. I've also heard amazing things about the DANESSA MYRICKS blushes, and that shade specifically is just calling to me. It's this gorgeous brown shade. I'm actually going to move to the side so you guys can see the product here, and I'll put it on the screen. And I've heard amazing things about the like blurring powder putty type situation she has. So I've been wanting this. Actually, I've been wanting to try that formula in general for a very long time, and now I specifically want the shade Creme Brulee. It looks so gorgeous on so many people, especially people who have a similar skin tone to me. That's on my list. I actually still very much want that, and it's gonna remain on my list. Do I think I have anything in my collection that is similar? I want to say maybe the CALIRAY liquid blushes, because those are cream but then they turn very matte, and I'm assuming that the cream blushes from DANESSA MYRICKS are something that is cream but then becomes matte, or it's just blurring. I'm not really sure. I've never even touched the formula before. But then I'm also thinking that that formula is probably not as pigmented and not as difficult to use, because I know that the CALIRAY ones are very pigmented. A little goes a long way and it dries pretty quickly. So maybe that's like the most similar thing, or perhaps these KAJA blushes. These are the Whipped Dream blushes, and I think maybe this is also similar because this is a very like cream to powder blurring type of formula. I should revisit this because I have not used them in a long time. However, the thing that I like the most about the DANESSA MYRICKS one is it's by DANESSA MYRICKS, and also the shade. So that's gonna stay on my list. Something new that I put on, I think yesterday or the day before, is the Benetint Black Cherry Stain. I still very much want this. I have so many lip stains and I don't need any more. I have like 4 or 5 of the Benetints, but I still want the black cherry one. I don't know what to say. I love a lip stain. I think that one's so pretty. I really like the formula, and I think I would really like it, so it's staying. Another thing is a MAC blush. There is this one brown blush that I saw Rudy Berry wear, and it was in one of her favorites videos. I can't remember what the shade is, but it's this brown shade that doesn't look like a blush shade. It looks more like an eyeshadow shade almost. But when she wears it, it really comes to life and looks more red toned and more blushy on the face. And I thought it looked so pretty. It's a unique shade, and I also like the MAC blush formula. So that also is going to stay on my list because I still want that. Reviewing this, I still want that blush, and I think it's really pretty. I also don't think I have anything in my collection that is similar to that shade, so that's another reason I want to keep it on my list. Next up, we have the Wonder Skin lip stains in Hush, Adore, and Lovely. I remember I tried my sister's Wonder Skin lip stain. I loved it, and then I immediately went on the website and looked at all of the shades and decided what 3 top shades I would pick if I were to buy any. I was this close to buying some, like very, very close. But then I thought, girl, you have so many lip stains, you do not need any more. Maybe finish something up first and then you can get this, but I still very much want these. I think the shades that I picked out are very natural for my skin tone, and that's what I've been looking for with lip stains. It's something that's gonna last a very long time but looks super natural on my lips. So yeah, I still really want those, and I think I like those much more than the SACHEU peel off lip stains because I've tried that. My lips are way too like wrinkly and dry for that. I once used it and it ripped off a piece of my lip and it hurt so bad, and I haven't gone back since. I still own them. I've thought about using them again, but I just don't think the formula is suited for my lip type because I have pretty wrinkly, dry lips and maybe too sensitive. I don't know, but I just don't think those are for me, which is unfortunate because they look amazing on so many people and they look like they last a very long time. That is also staying on my list. Next is the About Face foundation, and I'm actually going to be removing this from my list because they are sending it to me. So I'm going to check that off my list. I'm really excited to use it. I think I got LM Olive or something. It's like the light medium olive shade. I'm so excited to use it. I know my friend Elle loves it. I've heard so many other people talk about it and they really, really like it. I'm very excited to try it. If you've tried it, let me know what your thoughts are on it. I'm intrigued by the Big Fat Doe Foot applicator and just the color range in general. It seems like they have a lot of undertones that other foundation brands don't. So I'm interested. This, I really want still. I think it's a little bit unreasonable for me to want because 1, I have so many eyeshadows, and 2, I don't even really wear eyeshadow that much. So it's a little bit silly, but honestly, I still want it. It is the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette, and I want this because, well, first of all, I wanted it when they first released it, and I thought it was so pretty, but I did think it was a little bit basic. And then a lot of people were like, this is my favorite palette ever. I'm hitting pan on so many things. It's the only palette I pack for like vacation. And then I was like, I think I need that palette. And then it was limited edition. They sold out, and I was like, okay, darn. I don't need it anymore because I can't have it. But now I actually need it more because I can't have it. And then it came back and I thought about it and I was like, should I buy this? It is kind of spendy. So I was like, I don't know. And then I saw a friend wearing it and the shades looked gorgeous on her. I don't even remember which friend. Maybe it wasn't even a friend. Maybe it's someone I have like a parasocial relationship with online. And anyway, she's my friend in my head and I thought it looked gorge on her. But I do think I saw it in person and I really liked it. I can't remember who it was. Anyway, I digress. So it went back on my list and then they brought it back again, I think. Or maybe they removed it and now it's been gone for a bit and they just have another one that is shades I don't think would suit me. They're a little bit more cool toned and that's not really my vibe. So that's also staying on my wish list. One of you recommended this and this is actually already on my list, and so it kind of just reassured me and solidified the fact that I want this still, and it is the DANESSA lip balm. One of you said this is amazing for dry lips. I've been having some really bad dry chapped lips, and specifically like I have a dry patch right here under my lip that's been pissing me off and nothing is working. It's actually still dry right now, and I've been using really thick balms, I've been using really thick moisturizers, and nothing is really working. And one of you said that this is amazing, so I still want it. but I can't justify getting a lip balm because I have about a gazillion lip balms. Yet, the next thing on the list is another lip balm. This is the Laneige Cotton Candy Lip Balm. I love the smell of cotton candy, and a cotton candy lip balm sounds so heavenly, and I wish I bought this when it was out because it is limited edition and they don't sell it anymore, and I regret not getting it. So it's going to continue to stay on my wish list because if it ever does come back, I'm going to buy it because I truly do regret not getting it when it was out. And that's the issue with limited edition things. Like, you don't get a chance to really sit and think about whether or not you want something, and then it's gone. And then it just causes you to want to frantically buy it if it ever comes back. So maybe out of spite, I shouldn't get it. I'm just kidding, I will get it. But those are the thoughts that are churning in my head when I think about limited edition things. You should let me know what you think about limited edition things. I would love to hear your thoughts. Yet another lip product, Sunny's Face Lippy in the shade Beat. This is I think they're like lip balm or lip treat or something like that. I have a handful of them. I really like the formula. I never use them, but I do really like them, and this shade was just calling to me. I still very much want this too, so it's gonna stay on my wish list. Do I have things that can replace it? 100%. There are probably a million things in my collection that are very, very similar. Probably one of my Glossier Ultra Lips are very similar. Let's see. Maybe my Clarins lip balms would replace it, but I still want it. I still want that specific one. Next is the NYX lip liner in the shade Coffee Break and London. I actually don't think I want the shade London anymore, so I'm gonna remove that. I think it might be too light, and also I have a million lip liners, so I'm gonna remove that and write down why I removed it. I do want Coffee Break still. My best friend KAJA has this shade and it looks so pretty on her, and I wanted to try it too, and I don't think they make it anymore. There's a running theme of I want things I can't have on this list, if you've noticed. Next is the Ritual Defeat in Rose Bloom. I don't even know what that looks like anymore. I'm gonna look it up, but just the fact that I have no idea what it looks like anymore means I don't need it, nor should I buy it, because I don't even remember what it is. Like, I don't even know if it's a blush. Is it a lip product? What is it? Is it an eyeshadow? Oh, it's a Bite Peptide Plump Cream Lip Oil. This is actually very pretty. In theory, I still want this. I don't need it, and I definitely have things that are very similar. I think maybe like my Fit Glow Beauty lip products would be the same. Maybe my Hourglass lippies would be the same as this. The shade is very, very pretty, but I don't need it anymore, so I'm going to remove it from the list. And I'm going to say the reason is because I forgot what it is. Next is the Victoria Beckham Shadow in Pecan. And also I'm going to remove this because I don't know what this looks like anymore. I think it is a stick shadow, and it's a shade that I think is really pretty. Okay, yeah, it is a stick shadow, and it is a shade that I would like. I also love an eyeshadow stick. I think they're just so useful and convenient to use, especially while traveling. But again, I don't need it. I definitely have things in my collection that are similar. One thing that I think is the most similar is probably my Bobbi Brown eyeshadow stick in the shade, I can't remember, in the shade Cinnamon. I love this thing so much, and I think it does really fill that like void in my heart for this one, and I don't need it. So I'm gonna remove this as well. This feels good. I've removed already like 3 things from my wish list. For the reason for this, the reason I'm removing this one, I'll put, I don't need it. It really is that simple. But then also I have the Bobbi Brown one, which is super similar. Next we have the Romand Dark Coconut and Grape Lip Stains. These are staying. I always want more of the Romand lip stains, and the dark coconut one and grape one are gorge. They smell good, they work really well, they feel nice on the lips, so there's no reason for me to remove this, and other than the fact that I don't need it, but I actually still do want these, so they're gonna stay on the list. I have a lot of lip stains, so any of those could replace these, but I think that these shades are unique to my collection, and Romand just does really beautiful shades, and they're very natural and lip toned, so yeah, those are gonna stay on the list. Next I have the Charlotte Tilbury Super Size Me lip liner, as well as the Foxy Brown one. These have been on my list probably for like 2 years. They're gonna remain on my list because I still want them, and I really love the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner formula. As you know, I have 2 of them in my project pan, and I love them both. They last a very long time, and these shades I've seen on people that look like me, and they are gorgeous, so I still want these. I'm gonna keep them on my wish list. However, I should look up what the shades really are and try and find dupes in my collection because I'm sure I do have them, but maybe not in that formula. Next is the Patrick Ta blush in She's the Moment. I'm gonna remove this because I do not need any more Patrick Ta blushes. I have a lot of his duos and they do look very similar, a lot of them, so I think that it'll be okay if I don't have this one in my life, and I'm also just not pining for it anymore. I'm surprised. I didn't think I would remove as many things as I am, but it feels good too. Next is the MAC Costa Riche eye pencil. I've also seen this on a lot of people. I think this was really popular on TikTok because this one woman was like, the only eyeliner you need if you have brown eyes is this one. And as alluring as that is, and as convincing as that is, especially as someone who has brown eyes and I'm always trying to find ways to make my eyes look like even more brown and like inviting and like, you know what I mean? I don't need it. I don't ever wear eyeliner, and if I will or want to wear eyeliner, I have so many different browns. So I think I should just look in my collection and see if I have anything that is similar at all to this and try it out and see if I even like it. So maybe I'm gonna keep this on my wish list until I find something that is similar, but I think generally I should remove it, but I'm gonna keep it there because I am still curious about it and I would still like to try it. Next is the Refy Lip Blur in Umber, and I've been wanting this also for a very long time and I still want this. I really want to try one of the lip blurring lip liner things that have come out, and Refy was one of the first ones to come out with it in the US, at least at Sephora. I know that K-Beauty and like C-Beauty and J-Beauty have things that are similar and they've had things like that for years, but I really like the Refy shades, and specifically the shade Umber I think is so pretty. This is gonna stay on my list. Honestly, this is probably one of the top things that I want because it's been on my list for such a long time, and I don't have anything in my collection that would be similar to that because that is a very specific lip product and I just have lip liners. I don't have any like lip blur type of things. So that's remaining. Next is the Glossier Storm and Lip Duo. This is another limited edition thing that I didn't get that I wish I did. I'm okay without it, but I still want it. Like I wish I had gotten the Ultra Lip in the shade Storm when it came out because I love that blush shade and I love the Ultra Lip formula. So if they ever come back with this, I will buy it. I also really like the packaging. I am such a sucker for Glossier packaging and Glossier limited edition things. That is like one of the few brands that I really fangirl over, and I am like very quick to buy even though I know I don't need them. It just has a special place in my heart because I really do think Glossier is one of the first brands that I fell in love with and made me so excited about makeup and a little bit obsessed. So that's going to remain on my wish list, and if they do come back with it, I do think I'm going to buy it because I want it. And I love those shades. So there's some fair justification there in my eyes. Okay, next, I still really want to. These are the Huda Beauty blush filters in the shades Latte and Coco Loco, and oh, I wanted these so bad when they came out and I still want them. I'll very occasionally go onto Sephora and like look at them and be like, oh, should I get them? Or if Huda is having a sale, I'll look and I'll put them in my cart and then I'll remove them just because I have so many blushes and I really need to not. But these shades are so pretty and just like delicious. These shades are so gorgeous and so up my alley and I want them. I still very much want them. I also love the blush filter formula. It's such a beautiful formula and it's like blurring on the cheeks. It spreads really nicely. I have a lot of them. And another thing is it would complete my collection, which is a silly reason to want it, but that is one reason that I want it. Something that would dupe it or replace it. Nothing, I need them. I'm just kidding. What would dupe it or replace it? Maybe my Phytosurgence blushes, but I don't think they have those shades specifically. I think maybe that's the closest thing in that realm that would kind of fill that void or fill that want, because these shades are also a little bit more unique in my collection. I don't have a lot of brown blushes, and as you can tell, I have like 4 or 5 brown blushes on this list because it's just a small little gap in my collection. I want them and they're pretty. If you have them, do you think I should get them? Probably shouldn't let you enable me to get them, but should I get them? Do you have them? Do you love them? Do I need them? let me know. And that is the last thing on my list. So that felt pretty good to remove like a handful of things from my list. And now I can review a few of them that are on my list and see if I can find dupes, such as the Sunny's Face Lippy and the Costa Riche eyeliner. And yeah, I don't know, I thought this would be a fun idea. Let me know if you liked it, what your thoughts are on this kind of video idea, if you'd like to see it again in the future. I'd love to hear what's on your wish list. Also, if you think I should actually buy anything that was on my wish list, or if you think I should remove things that are on my wish list because you've tried the formula and you just don't think it's good, or the shade or whatever. Let me know if like what your thoughts are on all of those things, because if there's a reason not to buy it, I won't. But also if there's a reason to buy it, I might. Okay, anyway, let's finish the video before I enable myself into getting something on this list. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. If you liked the video, please give it a like. That would mean so much. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.